Hello everyone, my name is Love Chisom. Welcome back to 2026. Happy a prosperous new year. So on today's video, we'll be making this maxi bubu lapel gown that you are seeing on your screen here. Okay, you can see the one I copied from. So without wasting much of your time, let us begin. So I've been using this fabric here. So I have here my marker, my scissors, my ruler, stretch ruler, my curve ruler, and my armhole curve. Okay, these are the things that I'll be working with. So please try and subscribe. Okay, drop your comments. So please ignore this line. We are going to come down by 5 inches. We'll be coming down by 5 inches here. I'll be marking my 5 inches down. Ignore the first line, please. Now draft it out with my stretch ruler. So I will go from the tip of my paper. I will go in by 3.5 inches, go down by 5 inches, but on the side of your paper from the tip, go in by 3.5, which is what I'm showing you here. Okay, go in by 3.5. Use your stretch ruler to mark the line, make it visible, because that is where our buttonhole and lapel will be starting from. So right here, I'm going to go down by 11 inches for my bust point, 14.5 for my under bust, 18 inches for my waist line. Then we are going to make use of the complete paper. So I'm going to use my ruler to mark them out. So here I'll start putting my neck measurement. That is my neck width and my neck depth. Neck width of 3 inches, neck depth of 3 inches too. So for my shoulder, I'll be using 10 inches because this is a maxi gown. I don't want to do it cut together, okay, so that I will get exactly what I want. I'll come down by 1.5 for my shoulder slant. Please, every of your measurements should start from that 5 inches that we came down from, like you can see me doing here. So I curved the neck. So this is our 3.5 inches that we'll go in with. So use your stretch ruler to make it straight, because you're not going to curve it, because that is where your lapel will start from. So now I'm going to come down by 9 inches for my armhole. I will also mark the 10 inches for my shoulder. I will also mark it there just to get exactly the line that I want. Then I will curve my armhole. The making of this dress, the video is very long, so I have to cut it. This is the drafting part, which is part 1. So I'll be I will also post part 2, which is the cutting and sewing part. So right now we will start putting our body measurements. My bust circumference divide by 4 plus 3.5 inch allowance. You can make it 3, so I made use of 3.5 inch here, 3.5 inches here. Sorry. So waist divide by 4 plus 3.5 inches too. So on the down part of my paper, I will be putting my hip measurement here. My hip measurement divide by 4 plus 3.5 inch allowance. I will label it hip there. So as to get exactly what I want. Now I'm going to use my stretch ruler to blend the lines that I've marked, the points that I've marked. So right now my under bust, I will go in by half an inch. You can make 1 inch, you can make half an inch, just to give it that curvy look at the back. So just use your stretch ruler or curve ruler to blend it very well. So this is it for the body measurement. That is the body block. Now let's go over to the collar. That is the upper part. So I went up by 5 inches. This is the 5 inches that I went down with. So this is it. Please, when you are doing your own, make use of 6 or 7 inches so that you still have allowance. So this is the 5 inches that we came down with. So right here, I'm going to mark half an inch, go out by half an inch here. Use my curve ruler to blend it to the neck. So right here, I'll go in by 4.5 or 4 inches, depending on what you want. So I made use of 4 inches here. Use my 4 inches. So right here, you're going to use your stretch ruler to mark this out. So you're going to measure what you have here. What I have here is 2 inches. I'm going to divide it into 2 and I'll mark 1 inch. This is the way to do it, okay? So but you can make use of 1.5, which is 1.5. If I'm making blazer, I always make use of 1.5, 2 inches. 1.5 or 2 inches. Nepal, the lights. Okay, let's continue. So here, like I told you, you can make use of 1 inch or 1.5. So but in this case, I'll be making use of 2.5 inches because I want that opening to be defined. I want it to show very well, okay? But if I'm making blazer, I always make use of 1.5 or 2 inches. So this is it, our 2.5. You mark it there. Now I'm going to use my curve ruler, that is my armhole curve, to blend it. Just watch closely what I am doing. You are going to understand it. If you follow this rule, you will make exactly what I made here. So now we'll curve it. Your own may even be finer than mine. So this is it. That line there is angle 45 degree. That is what they used to use and do it, but that is not what I will come and be explaining now. So I have to tell you the easiest way. Just use your straight ruler to draft that line there, measure it and put your opening. So this is our 3.5 inches. So right here I'm be making use of 3 inches, okay, and I will mark my 3 inches here. I'll be making use of 3 inches here instead of 3.5, but you can use your 3.5 for it's still okay. But I made use of 3 inches. So for my lapel, for my lapel to lap, I will come down by 9 inches. That is where my lapping will start from, 9 inches. So from that 9 inches, I'm going to mark my button allowance, which is 1.5. Reason I made use of 1.5 here is I'm going to sew with half an inch, then 1.5 will be for my button allowance. So I'm marking 1.5 here. After that, I will use my ruler to mark them out. So this is it. I'm trying to show you that it's 1.5. Don't mind me talking, I'm with somebody here, so I'm trying to teach the person. So I wanted to take my ruler, it fell down. I have to use my curve ruler, okay, to mark the lines. I cannot go and be picking ruler now. I have to use this one. So I'm trying to label it buttonhole instead of button allowance. Don't mind me. So don't mind me talking here. I'm trying to teach somebody too. I'm teaching my daughter. So this is it. I'm going to use my ruler now to mark it. So this is where our lapping will start. That is our lapel is going to start. So right now I'm trying to show you how you cut. So we're going to cut. So this color now that I'm cutting out, when you are cutting it on the fabric, please, you are going to add allowance. I only added allowance on my collar. You can add allowance on the neck and on the lapel. So, but I did not add allowance on the lapel. I only, because I added half an inch from my buttonhole, so I just cut it out like that. But I only added allowance on my collar, please. So let us cut out the back. For you to cut out the back of this dress now, you are going to fold in the front, the allowance on the front, the lapel and the buttonhole allowance. You are going to fold this in. This is the front that we cut out first, please. I know I did not tell you. I'm sorry for that. We cut out the front first. So now we are going to cut the back. Fold in your allowance and place your pattern the way I did here. Then I'm going to mark the neck. So this is the neck that I'm marking. 1 inch. Just come down by 1 inch for the neck. Then use my armhole curve to curve it. Curve the neck. That is all. You cut it out. Just use your scissors to cut it. Cut it out. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe and drop your comment, okay? So this is it. See you on my next one. Wait for the part 2. That is the cutting and the sewing parts of this video. So okay, bye for now.